Did you know that companies that promote free thinking are up to 5 times more likely to be innovation leaders in their industry? It's a shocking truth, but it makes perfect sense when you think about it. Innovation comes from the freedom to explore, fail, and try again, not from rigid control. So what truly makes a great leader? Is it control, holding the reins tight, making every decision, and ensuring everything goes according to your plan? Or is it the ability to set others free, giving them the autonomy to think, act, and create for themselves? Why do some leaders inspire action and innovation, while others are stuck merely demanding obedience and maintaining strict oversight? Why do some teams thrive when given the freedom to make their own decisions, while others crumble under the pressure of constant micromanagement? Today, we're uncovering the powerful truth. Real leaders don't control, they empower. Stay with us, because what you're about to learn will transform the way you think about leadership and the way you approach your role as a leader. In today's fast-changing, interconnected world, the leadership rules based on control, hierarchy, and micromanagement are quickly becoming outdated. In fact, these old-fashioned methods have become counterproductive in an era where innovation, adaptability, and speed are crucial. The command and control leadership style, one where every decision is made at the top, where leaders dictate every step, and where employees are expected to follow orders, doesn't work anymore. Instead, modern organizations thrive when leaders empower their teams to think independently, take risks, and work towards a shared vision with autonomy. Today's teams need the freedom to think, collaborate, and act. They seek purpose, autonomy, and trust. They need to feel that their voices matter and that their contributions are valued. True leadership today isn't about controlling every aspect of your team's work. It's about creating an environment where individuals are free to act, make decisions, and contribute their best ideas. It's about letting go of the old model of leadership and embracing a more empowering approach. In this video, we'll explore the transformative power of freedom-based leadership, what it means, why it works, and how you can apply it to become a more impactful, successful leader. We'll break down the core principles of freedom-based leadership and show you how empowering others can drive innovation, creativity, and exceptional results. Are you ready to break free from the shackles of traditional leadership? Let's dive in and discover how embracing freedom, not control, is the key to unlocking your full leadership potential. Freedom-based leadership is rooted in the idea that great leadership is about creating an environment where trust, autonomy, and collaboration are prioritized. This leadership style is not about eliminating structure or direction. It's about ensuring that teams have the freedom to work within a framework that aligns with shared goals and values. Leaders who embrace freedom-based leadership understand that when they empower their team members, they don't lose control. Rather, they unlock untapped potential. By trusting people to make decisions, take ownership, and be responsible for their work, leaders can create an environment where people are motivated to give their best effort. This is not about abandoning oversight entirely. It's about providing the right balance between freedom and accountability. Autonomy doesn't mean doing whatever you want without direction. It means having the freedom to take initiative, make decisions, and contribute in ways that align with the organization's goals. Studies from Harvard, Stanford, and other prestigious institutions have shown that teams with greater autonomy are not only happier, but also more productive, creative, and resilient. These teams tend to innovate more, solve problems more effectively, and adapt to changes more quickly. In fact, autonomy has been shown to be a key driver of employee engagement and satisfaction. In contrast, environments where employees are micromanaged and where leaders control every aspect of their team's work often see lower levels of engagement, productivity, and innovation. Control can stifle creativity and reduce morale, leading to disengaged employees who are simply going through the motions. Freedom-based leadership, on the other hand, empowers teams to work collaboratively, think creatively, and take ownership of their roles, leading to higher performance, greater satisfaction, and better results. To successfully implement freedom-based leadership, leaders must embrace several core principles, or pillars, that support this leadership style. These pillars help create the foundation for an empowered, innovative, and high-performing team. Pillar 1. Trust as the foundation. Trust is the cornerstone of any successful freedom-based leadership approach. Without trust, autonomy and freedom cannot exist. As a leader, If you don't trust your team to make decisions, you'll never be able to empower them fully. Trust is more than just believing that your team will do the right thing. It's about creating an environment where employees feel safe to make mistakes, take risks, and try new things. When trust is established, people are more likely to be honest, proactive, and engaged. Pillar 2. Open communication. Open, honest communication is essential for building trust and fostering a culture of collaboration. Freedom without communication can lead to misunderstandings, confusion, and inefficiency. Leaders must promote transparency and encourage dialogue at all levels. When leaders foster open communication, they ensure that everyone is on the same page, working towards the same goals, and that their voices are heard. This encourages a sense of shared responsibility and ownership among the team. A shared purpose is critical for ensuring that autonomy does not lead to chaos. Teams must understand and connect with the organization's mission and values. When employees understand the greater purpose behind their work, they naturally align their actions with that purpose. A clear and compelling purpose gives employees the motivation to act responsibly and take ownership of their decisions. When everyone is working towards the same mission, the freedom to make decisions becomes a powerful force for good. Pillar 4. Individual responsibility and autonomy. Autonomy requires responsibility. Teams must understand that their actions have consequences, both positive and negative. Freedom without responsibility can lead to confusion, lack of direction, and missed opportunities. Leaders must empower their teams by giving them the freedom to make decisions, but they must also hold them accountable for their actions. When employees are given autonomy, they must take ownership of their decisions and outcomes. Here are some powerful examples of companies that have embraced freedom-based leadership and achieved tremendous success. Google. Google's 20% time policy allows employees to spend 1 day a week working on passion projects. This freedom has led to the creation of some of Google's most successful products, such as Gmail, Google Maps, and Google News. By trusting employees to pursue their own ideas, Google has become one of the most innovative companies in the world. Netflix. Netflix's freedom and responsibility culture empowers employees to make significant decisions, even about budgets and time off, as long as it aligns with the company's values. This trust in employees has fostered a culture of high accountability and performance. Zappos. Zappos implemented a holacracy model, which removed many hierarchical roles and allowed teams to self-organize. This decentralized decision-making led to a more creative, agile, and satisfied workforce, resulting in better customer service and stronger brand loyalty. When leaders let go of excessive control, they open the door to a work environment that is creative, collaborative, and resilient. Employees feel empowered to contribute, share their ideas, and take ownership of their work. The result is a high-performance culture where people are motivated to give their best effort, knowing that they have the freedom to make decisions and the responsibility to achieve results. As teams grow more independent and trusted, they become more innovative, adaptable, and productive. In addition, the organization's ability to attract and retain top talent improves significantly, as high-performing individuals are drawn to environments where their autonomy and creativity are valued. Ask yourself, am I leading from a place of fear? Fear of mistakes? Fear of failure? Or am I leading with trust, believing in the potential of my team? If you're ready to shift from controlling your team to empowering them, then it's time to take action. The leaders who succeed in today's fast-paced world are those who trust their teams, give them the freedom to innovate, and hold them accountable for their decisions. If you believe the world needs more leaders who inspire freedom and creativity, not obedience, then it's time to embrace freedom-based leadership. Subscribe to our channel, share this video with your network, and take the first step in becoming a leader who truly makes a difference. Remember, to lead is not to control, it is to set people free.